Hi everyone. Hope you are doing well. Let me introduce myself first. I am Gaurav Bansla and I have a 19-year experience in a telecom domain. I specialize in providing training on a various subjects such as a 5G network, microwave, basically of Ericsson mini links, routers, Ericsson routers, network securities, and satellite communication VSAT. Over the years, I have worked with several multinational companies, both India and abroad. Okay, so today I will be presenting session on a network security basic introduction. In this session, I will provide you an overview of a network security, its purpose and examples, including real life scenarios and solutions. So in this session, also at the end of the session, you are welcome to ask questions or leave a message in the comment box, and I will respond them. So let's begin with the session network security basic. So so the first question in come in mind, that is, what is network security? So network security involve strategies, policies, and practice designed to monitor, prevent, uh, and respond to unauthorized access or misuse of network resources. Like network security is about protecting a network or a computer so then only the right people can use it and no one can misuse it. It ensures the safety of your data and keep it secure. So we have some simple example like key goals like confidentiality. So in this, ensuring private information stay safe. So if I am talking about confidentiality, so for example, you send a message to your friend over an email. Network security ensure that only your friend can see it and no one else, like hacker, can steal it. So that will safe. And the second is integrity. So in integrity, make secure data is not changed or tampered with while traveling over the network. For example, when you send a bank transaction request, network security ensure the amount you sent, like 100, 200, 500 rupees, does not change in the way. And the third one is availability. So availability ensuring the network and its services are always ready when you need them. For example, if you want to watch a video or you have attend a video call or a session, so network security prevents attackers from shutting down your internet access. So this is basically a simple definition of a network security and the key goals. So let's move on a second uh, point, the key component of a network security. So basically we have 4 or 5 key components we are using, like first is firewall, second is intrusion detection and prevention system, like virtual private network, encryptions, and authentication systems. So in for a firewall, if I'm talking, so what it does, so a firewall act uh, like a security guard for a network. It decides what traffic can come in or go out based on the rules, that what policies you are using on your firewall. Think of like if I'm giving an example of your daily life, you are going some pub or some stores, and it is a bouncer at the club's gate who check your ID before letting people in. So that is a simple example. If real life example I'm sharing with you, like I have mentioned here, the Cisco ASA firewall. So you can use Cisco, Juniper, Fortinet firewall, protect your company network by blocking hackers, but allow employees to access work tools. That what tools you want to use, you can use easily. So that firewall policy will keep you safe. Okay, and for the Second is intrusion detection and prevention systems. It's IDPS. Okay. So what is this? So it does that these tools watch for a suspicious activities and block them if necessary. So definition tools that detect and prevent malicious activities on a network. So like if I'm going on an example, like a snort, an open source tool that is can detect unusual activities on your network like a hacker trying to break. So that is a real time example. If I'm talking, it's a normal example. Imagine a security camera that only spot a thief but also lock the doors to stop them. So this is the working, this facility is available on this IDPS. Let's move on to the third point, the VPN network. So you have already heard this about the virtual private networks. So what is virtual private network? So VPN create a safe tunnel for your data while using public or untrusted network. So it's an encrypted connection that create a secure tunnel over a public and untrusted network. So if I'm talking about the example, uh, it's like sending a letter in a locked box instead of an open envelope. So no one can read it. So that is example. If I'm talking about the real life example, when employee work from home, so a VPN ensure their communication with the office system is secure. So we are using open VPN, we are using IPsec security, IPsec tunnels to secure your systems. Next, move on encryption. So encryption, what it does basically, encryption scrambles your data into a code so that only authorized people can read it. So a method of converting data into a secure format to protect it from unauthorized access. For example, AES, Advanced Encryption Standard. So protect your credit card information when you shop online. Like if I'm going an example, it's like speaking in a secret language that only you and your friend can understand, and the peoples are roaming near to you cannot understand your language. So if we are an Indian, we are talking sometimes in English or Hindi, that easily anybody can understand. But if some Japanese or Chinese will be in the middle of us, we cannot understand their language. So it's like this type of coding we are using. And the last one is a authentication systems. So what it does, these systems verify that a person is who they claim to be before allowing access, like mechanism to verify user identities, like a fingerprint scanner to secure your doors. It check if you are authorized to enter or not. So that is a authentication system. In real life example, if I'm sharing with you, like a two-factor authentication, 2FA, requires both your password and a code sent to your phone to log in. So that two-factor authentication we are using those days for a banking, even for you are taking some remote access. So that is a authentication systems we are using. So basically, these are the 5 key component of a network security we are using. Okay, now move on to next. So those are the common network security threats. So we have these 4 type of threats. We have a lot of, but I am just sharing. It's a basic idea. These are the 4 common network security threats we are using, like a malware. So what is this? So it's a example, and what is the uses. I will let you know that malware is a harmful software like virus, ransomware, or spyware. There are different type of things. Example, ransomware program locks your files and demand money to unlock them. So how to defend? So you use antivirus program and keep software updated. You know, always you are getting some patches. Please update your system patches and software. So that is. So a real life example, if I am talking about, if a virus infect your computer, it might steal your password or stop your apps from working. So that is the thing malware is doing. As I said, use antivirus software and regular patchings. Now the second is coming on a phishing. So what is phishing? So fake emails, you have seen messages tricking you into giving away personal information. Always whenever you seen you in a month or 2 months or in your Gmail, you have seen some, you won this amount or that amount, please click here. So that type of emails, those are the phishing emails you are receiving. So example, like an email from your bank ask you for login details and those things, your OTPs. So that is the phishing things. Learn to spot fake messages and use email filters to defend that. Okay. The awareness training and email filtering is required, as I mentioned here. So in a real life example, a phishing email might say your account is logged, click here to unlock, but it is a scam to steal your password basically. So these things are happening when you are receiving those phishing mails. Let's move on a distributed denial of services attack. So DDoS, it's a very common network security part. So on DDoS, a cyber attack where hackers flood a server with so much fake traffic that crashes. Means there are a lot of fake traffic is roaming on, and the bandwidth is going to choke. So example, imagine thousands of fake customers crowding a store, and because of that real shoppers cannot get in. So the guy who has a really want to do some shopping, it will not able to access there, because lot of fake customers are doing just increasing the crowd. So to defend this situation, we are using DDoS protection tools. Like there is a one tool, Cloudflare, to handle the extra traffic. Also, if I'm telling about the real life example, like for the children's, a gaming website might be go offline because DDoS attack over wellness its server. So that is your DDoS. Now moving on, a man in the middle attack. So hackers secretly intercept communication between two parties. So a hacker can listen your message while you are chat on an unprotected Wi-Fi networks. So how to defend this? For to defending this, use secure connections like VPNs or HTTPS. And if like if I'm telling about the some real life scenarios examples, if you are shopping online without HTTPS, a hacker might steal your debit or credit card details while you are entering them. So that is the reason you always need to use uh, private Wi-Fi networks to protect your information with them. So those are the four type of common network security threats. Daily, the pupils are getting, right now the cyber attacks are going on, and a lot of means uh, thefts are doing some money and ransomware, or these things are happening. So to avoid these things, these are the basic common network security things. Let's move on a real life example of a network security use case. So I have here some four types of a case. So here are some real world scenarios where network security play a crucial role to. So like a banking and a financial sector. So securing your online banking transactions, like if I'm talking about the solutions, so bank use security measure to protect your money when you you bank online, you are logging there and you're doing some transaction. Like if I'm giving an example, when you log in to your bank, encryption like TLS or SLS keep your data private, firewall block hackers, and 2FA means this two-factor authentication adds an extra security layers by asking for a code sent to your phone. So those things they are using. Now if I'm moving on like a healthcare sector, so in a healthcare sector, protecting patient data in a electronic health records called EHR. Okay, so what is the solution? Solution is hospital and clinic use secure methods to ensure patient privacy. Okay, same like a firewall, and these things they are using there. Like for example, doctor access patient record using a VPN for secure communication, firewall block unauthorized access, is encryption secure sensitive health information can't be read if intercepted. So that is what the healthcare. Let's move on a corporate office, as we are working in a corporate office in different MNCs. So preventing unauthorized access to internal systems. Okay. So what is the solution that we have already discussed this intrusion detection and prevention systems. That is IDPS. Monitor the office network for a suspicious activities while antivirus software or on employee computer stops harmful programs. So that is a example. Okay, and companies are using protect their data with monitoring tools and endpoint securities. And this is the last one for a e-commerce platform. You are doing some like shopping and all those things with some e-commerce sites or online stores. So securing customer payment information, that is the most important thing, because you are doing some online shopping from this e-commerce sites. Okay, so online store follow strict security standard to protect customer data. So example, when you shop online, HTTPS ensure your payment details are sent securely and compliance with PCI DSS, means a payment security standard. These are PCI DSS is a payment security standard. Ensure the platform meets safety requirement. So these are the real life examples. Let's move on. Benefit of a network security, that what is the benefit? The network security provide many advantages that make life easier and safer for everyone. So these are, here is the few protection of sensitive data, cost saving, regulatory compliance, improved productivity. So the protection of sensitive data. Okay, so basically keep important information safe from hackers. Okay, so prevent breaches and loss of a customer trust. So that is the benefit of this is to keep important information keep safe from the hackers. Like an example, a hospital network security ensure patient record stay private, so no one means so no unauthorized person can access or steal them. Okay, so why it matters, why we are using this network securities? Because it always matters. Protecting data help maintain customer trust and prevents reputation damage. So if your data is still by someone, so that you will lose your trust with that company or that hospital or whatever, the e-commerce site, whatever the things. So to maintain their trust or their reputation, they are doing. Second is the cost saving. So what cost saving? Prevent financial losses caused by the cyber attackers. Okay, like example, if a business get hacked, it might lose money fixing the problem or compensating. Okay, so strong network security reduce the risk, so that will save your cost. So why it is matter? It's a cheaper to invest in a security than to pay for a damages after an attack. So if the things is already damaged and you need to pay again, so that is a work, not a work of money. So best to save the cost. Now regulatory compliance. So what is that? The help companies, okay, help companies meet legal and industry rules of a data protection, meet legal and industry standards. Like these are the GDPR and PCI DSS, as I already discussed there. Okay, like a e-commerce site platform following this PCI DSS ensure customer payment details are handled securely and meet required standard. So why again? Why it's matter? So compliance avoid legal penalties and build customer confidence. So that legal penalties means if somebody blame that my data or my things has been stolen by because of this, so you need to do some fine, you will get some fine for that. So to avoid that. So like next is the last is improved productivity. So keep system running smoothly so people can work without disruption. That is the most important thing. So example, a company with a strong network security avoid downtime caused by viruses or DDoS attacks, ensuring employee can work without interruptions. So if those things are happening, your productivity will improved. Okay, and why again? Why it's matter? A secure and reliable network boost efficiency and minimize wasted time. So these benefits show how network security not only protect but also support businesses and individual in their daily activities. So these are the benefit of a network security. Next is a next step for implementation, that how to implement that. So we have some 5 points there, like conduct a risk assessment. Okay, so what to do? Check your network for a weak spots that hackers might exploit. Okay, like an example, a company might found out that someone employee use weak password, or that their servers are not updated, means the patches you are getting is not updated. So that will be create a problem or create a risk to them. So why it is important? It is important knowing your vulnerabilities help you fix them before someone take advantage. So that is the first part. And for the second, if I am talking about the second, uh, establish a layer security approach. So what to do? Use multiple tools like multiple firewalls, okay, IDPS, encryption for protections. So we need to do those things. Okay, so like a bank uses firewall to block unauthorized access, encryption to secure data, and IDPS to detect and stop attackers, the hackers is trying to access there. Uh, Again, why it's important, why you need to do this implementation? Layers make it harder for hackers to break through. So they easily cannot do that. Okay, so that's why we need this. Third is a regularly update and patch systems. So that is the main point, like keep all software and devices up to date with the latest fixes, patches. Sometimes you are receiving a pop-up on your system, laptops, that you need to update your software. So for example, as I said, a company regularly install update to its antivirus software operating system to fix bugs there. So you need to always keep updated. So and why it's important? Outdated system are easier for hackers to exploit. They easily can hack that. So we need to always keep update all these things. Now train your employee on a security best practice. So it's a very simple thing. We are following that. You are working in a, even your mobile systems, you are doing that. So the tech employees, the technical guys, the engineers, how to spot phishing emails, use a strong password and follow safe practice. Example, I employee learn not to click on suspicious link in an email to avoid malware infections. Okay, and why again it's more important? That people are often that weakest link in the security, so training reduce risk. So that is the train people for the security best practice. And the last and the fifth one of this presentation is continuously monitor and review security protocols. Okay, keep an eye on the network for unusual activities, review security measures regularly. Like a company uses a monitoring tool to detect if a hacker is trying to access their servers and adjust security rules if needed. So again, why it's important? Because cyber threat evolve, so constant vigilance is necessary to stay protected. If you are not doing that, easily they will enter in your network and they can do that. So following are the steps ensuring a strong, effective, and up-to-date network security system that protect your organization. So this is the basic network security introduction. So thank you all of you guys. If you have any query, so you can just drop in a chat box, okay, or message me. I will reply, and I will come back with the second session with the advanced network security trainings, and I will keep you updated. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.